trying to get this camera right real quick. Okay, that looks as close as we're gonna get it there. All right, what's going on, guys? Sid the Kid here. As you can see, or maybe you cannot see or tell, I got the #1 draft pick overall. So, to me, the decision is really Le'Veon Bell or Todd Gurley. And I think I'm going with Le'Veon Bell. Sorry, I think I'm going with Todd Gurley. I'm still kind of confused. I'm pretty sure I want to go with Todd Gurley. They both do. They're both pretty dynamic. They both can catch out the backfield. They're going to have a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yardage. I don't think you can go wrong either way. I like both offenses, though. Rams have an explosive offense. Steelers have an explosive offense. But I just think Todd Gurley is the way to go here. I just think there are more options on Pittsburgh that could take away from Le'Veon's performance, but either way. So, a little over 6 minutes before the draft begins. I'm pretty comfortable with my pick. Once you're comfortable with your pick, you can really kind of scout your next pick. You see over here on the left-hand side right there, there's my first pick, SDK squad, and you can move your rounds up, and you see I won't pick again until the 20th, 21st. So, again, #1 pick overall. You know, we're gonna work with it. You know, we're gonna work with it. So let's see. Okay, see Big Matt Siller join the feed. Welcome. Appreciate the support. Got the #1 overall. Was just talking my way through it. Considering Le'Veon Bell or Todd Gurley. Both have explosive teams. Both are going to be highly utilized in their offense. So I don't think there's a bad way to go either way here. So, which brings us to the flip. I would explain the screen a little bit more, but due to the fact there's not too many people following, I won't explain the screen. So I will go ahead and scout my 2nd and 3rd round picks here. See what will come up. Let's see. We'll be picking 20th and 21st. Average draft position. Who's down here by the 20s turn. So we would be looking at right around here. These are the players we'll be picking from on our round 2. It's quite a long wait. So a lot of good players will be gone. And this is when the fun of the draft begins. So, well, at least it may not begin here, but it's definitely one of the parts. So let's see here. So since I'm picking Todd Gurley overall, first overall, I may just want to go running back. Make sure I have 2 strong running backs, depending on which wide receiver or running back may drop. Okay, 3 minutes to game time. All right, nobody watching, but that's okay. So we will just do our own thing. Average draft position column. Okay. That's who we're gonna want. It looks like everybody is in attendance in the draft. Does not look like there's any auto drafters. Which is a good thing. Nobody likes to draft with auto drafters. Nobody likes to draft with auto drafters. We don't need any excuses. We don't need any excuses for what's coming on to them. We don't need any excuses what's coming at them this season. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So I already got a plan on who I'm taking first. Got a pretty good idea of the group of players who will be available to me second and third round. At least it's back to back. Minute and a half to go. A couple of people on the chat board. Somebody's asking, does Bell or Gurley go first? Well, you will find out in a minute and 10 seconds. And another person says, hello, everyone. Good luck to all of you. Well, good luck to you too, man. You're going to take this heat, though. So, yeah. 50 seconds. Let's get it done. So again, we went through all the possibilities. I'm comfortable and confident taking Todd Gurley number 1 overall. I don't think you can go wrong with Todd Gurley or Le'Veon Bell. But I am going to take Todd Gurley. I think he does great in that offense. So it's ready, my pick. I'm not gonna mess around. We just gonna get this ready to go. So I went ahead and drafted Todd Gurley. So now what we have to do is strategize for round 2 and 3. So let's get to work. So let's put a couple of people in our queue just in case people drop. I don't think they'll drop, but just in case. Okay, so we got a little queue going. Our queue is over there for the players who we would want in the second round, but they may not be there. They may not be there. But we have a long ways to go. Here, over here is your draft history. Right over there of who's being picked where. So after I picked Gurley, Le'Veon Bell went. Then David Johnson went. Ezekiel Elliott went. Antonio Brown went. Alvin Kamara. Somebody picked Tom Brady in the first round, 7th. That was a jump. So that gets you kind of happy. When somebody jumps for a quarterback like that, you know somebody should fall. So I don't know if a running back will fall or maybe a wide receiver will fall, but somebody should fall. So let's see. So we have 3, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have about 9 selections before we pick. But interesting. People picked Fournette over Saquon Barkley. Yeah, Saquon Barkley is dropping pretty considerably this draft. Kind of surprising. DeAndre Hopkins just went. So yeah, we will definitely see who we can match up with Todd Gurley. 15, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7. So there's we have 7. We have about 7 more spots before we draft again. Hopefully looking for somebody that slides. Tom Brady and Fournette seem to go pretty high or higher than expected, so maybe somebody drops. Alex Collins. Saquon Barkley, yeah. So definitely somebody drops. Julio Jones. So maybe we get a Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen or Dalvin Cook would be real nice. I'm not afraid to go Allen Thielen here either. There's still a couple good names out here. Who's your top targets on this swing pick? Yeah, it depends. There's a lot of people dropping, Matt. So it's kind of throwing my strategy out the window here. Dalvin Cook still out there. Devontae Freeman. So if Dalvin Cook drops to me, I would love him. I'm up next. And then I'll have to go for a wide receiver. So I'm looking at Dalvin Cook. Oh. So Dalvin Cook just got picked right underneath me. So what I could do here is I could go for you got AJ Green, or I can make sure I get a decent wide receiver backfield, and then work on my wide receivers on the next swing. I still have another pick right after this, so I can go Devontae Freeman here, and I can still get a number 1 wide receiver. And with the swing pick, you can take your time on this first pick just to make sure that you know what you want to do on this second pick here, um, because there are some elite wide receivers here, and even a Gronkowski if you want, or I can do two wide receivers here as well. I could do an AJ Green um, or a Thielen, but I am going to stick with my running back strategy and pick Devontae Freeman here first.
Your team is now on the clock.
And then I will go for now. Gronkowski is a pretty good, is a solid pick here. But we definitely need a wide receiver. A wide receiver, we could do AJ Green or an Adam Thielen as a number one. I kind of like AJ Green at this pick. I do like Rob Gronkowski, but wide receivers are a little more valuable at this position right now. So I want to make sure I get an elite player. So we will definitely go AJ Green here. Matt, what do you think about those swing picks? So I went Devontae Freeman and AJ Green. So now we will check. We will be picking 40 and 41. So again, now we're still in good shape. You see, so we have two strong running backs, a strong number one wide receiver, and then we can come here and still have some strong number two wide receivers as well. Okay, Doug Baldwin's been dropping because he's been injured, but he's a good wide receiver. Yet Gronkowski just got picked after AJ Green, so you know, two solid players. Appreciate it. Would you? Thanks, Matt. It could have been Gronk right there, man. It could have been Gronk, but then that leaves me wide receiverless. You know, now I have a solid wide receiver one, and I can have a solid wide receiver two, and that would have been this wide receiver two would have been my wide receiver one. So, you know, but Gronk's a great pick though too. So I would love to hear what you would have did there. Kind of tripped me out because players dropped. I wasn't expecting. Um, I wasn't expecting AJ Green to be there. So now 40 41. So yeah, we're looking at now this swing shift. Now here, now if there's no quality players here, here is a great time to pull in your an elite quarterback on this fifth round. But if you don't pull in one of the elite ones, then there's no need, and you can wait. But Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, they're still out there, but I'm sure they will be gone by the time. Um, but if they were still out there, they would be a possibility on this swing pick. But other than that, we're looking at, oh boy, Joe Mixon's still down here too. That's he's kind of a hidden jewel down there. Um, we're looking at like a Stephon Diggs. I'm gonna highlight Baldwin just because. like Juju. I like Juju there. So, if I miss any comments, I apologize. The comments aren't staying. They're just like they stay for like 2 seconds and disappear. I thought they would stay. So, Matt, if you said something, I apologize. I didn't get back to you. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers just went off the board. And there's 10 more picks before my next pick. Kenyon Drake. Deshaun Watson. Marshawn Lynch. What I'm kind of hoping here is to get a good wide receiver and I can get Joe Mixon on the turn. Well, just basically Joe Mixon to drop. If Joe Mixon drops, that's a nice pick, and hopefully I can get a nice receiver with this as a WR2. Drew Brees just went. Edelman just went. I mean, there's some good receivers out there still. Thielen, Mike Evans, T.Y. Hilton. Juju Smith just went. Mike Evans just went. I mean, I'm looking at a T.Y. Hilton or Adam Thielen coming. And that would be, that's a nice swing right there. T.Y. Hilton stock is up. I mean, you got Luck back, so Russell Wilson is out there. Three picks. Edelman went before Baldwin and T.Y. Yeah, I know. I don't get that either. I don't get that either. I'm really hoping Mixon drops, bro. Yeah, I'm really hoping it is crazy with the suspension. I'm really hope Nixon drops because Mixon um as my flex would be awesome. Yeah, they don't want to. Well, they just took Baldwin. Okay. So I'm looking at Thielen right here.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, and he picked Mixon right ahead of me, so I have to redo that. So now I got to figure out who I want to do on this turn. So I definitely want Allen Thielen. Now, are there any running backs? I could do Greg Olsen here as a tight end because he won't be back around. There are other running backs I could get. I could do Thielen here because I like Thielen over. And then so let's do waiting to see if Big Mac got any suggestions. I'm thinking Thielen here, and then maybe Greg Olsen back to back, or Zach Ertz. I could go with, but I kind of like Olsen. Cam likes Olsen, or Jimmy Graham's there too. Jimmy Graham's there too, so I could let's draft.
Your team is now
Let's
on the
draft
clock.
you. Matt, are you out there? Which tight end would you draft right here? Which tight end would you draft? Trying to think where we're at here. I don't see any comments. Looking at Jimmy Graham, I could go Jay Ajayi for a for a flex play too. Let's go. Let's go Jimmy Graham here. Let's go. I like Adam. I think you can wait on tight end. Wait, which Adam? Which Adam? Which Adam are you talking about? Which Adam are Jimmy G? You like who? You can wait on a tight end. Jay Ajayi, you mean? I think. I'm gonna go Jay Ajayi. I'm gonna go to Jay Ajayi. Gives me a strong flex play right there. I'm gonna follow advice of a good fantasy player who's watching me right now. So Ajayi has a lower body injury. Ugh. And there goes my first mistake on live, but that's okay. Well, you just got to keep on going. I should have followed my first thought and picked the tight end that I had. So now we gotta decide on $60. So we have a long ways to go. So we will be looking for, well, we could just look for best available and go from there. Derrick Henry, Cooper, Derrick Henry went. Royce Freeman, Russell Wilson went. So let's go ahead and get a couple of people in our queue. There's 60 marks. So Mark Ingram's on suspension, so we can get him in there. Maybe he'll be dropped. Cam's there. Again, Graham, Delaney Walker, Kyle Rudolph. Wide wide receivers are tough down here, so I'm going to have to put Marvin Jones in there. Because wide receiver, this is a non-PPR league as well, so he's a threat. He's a threat. Yeah, then it gets boy, Stephon Diggs is still out there. Okay. So we got a couple of decent people that we can look forward to in our queue. Mark Ingram just went. Jimmy Graham just went. We have 7 picks before us again. 7 picks before us. Diggs is still out there. He won't make it, but Diggs is still out there. Golden Tate is still out there. It might be a Greg Olsen, Golden Tate. Oh, Josh Gordon out there. Probably get Greg Olsen here. But Josh Gordon and Golden Tate are nice too. I'll take them both. Really. Cam Newton's out there, but I can probably wait until 7th round, and I might have to take my quarterback here, cause I won't get another chance until the end of the 8th round, and that's that's huge. Greg Olsen just got drafted anyways. So I might have to take Josh Gordon and Cam Newton on this swing. Or Golden Tate and Cam Newton. But I got to get my quarterback here. If I don't get Cam Newton, I'm kind of reaching for one right here. Got 4 more picks. Do you think Tate will be as effective in the new offense? I heard he's not playing in 2 wide receiver sets. They're going to get Tate the ball. They're going to get Tate the ball. Tate's the leader on that team. They're going to get him the ball. I am not worried about. I got 3 followers, so we got to make sure that these picks are worth it. So, for the new followers, we're in round 6. My pick is up in 3 picks. Hopefully, I can get my quarterback on this pick. Looking for my quarterback on this pick. Because I want Brian. Okay, I see you, Brian. I see you. Okay, fancy girl. What up, though? You're looking for this quarterback on this swing pick. Because if we don't get a quarterback on this pick, we have to wait until the end of the 8th. I need a good QB. Larry Terry. I see you, boy. I see you. So, I've been having people getting snatched in front of me left and right, so I wouldn't count that Cam Newton. Brady actually got picked 1st round. Somebody jumped for him. Brady got picked 1st round. So Yeah, that wasn't happening. So here we're
Your
going.
team is now on the clock.
Okay, cool. If I'm late. So here we're gonna go. So we're gonna go here. Josh Gordon is gonna be huge. That's gonna be. I mean, it's not like I have him as a wide receiver 1 or 2. This dude is a beast, and he'll be coming off my bench. Um, and I may be able to pick Marvin Jones up in the next round. So we'll see. So we definitely want him. Boom.
Your team is now on the clock.
We on the clock again. So I need my QB. Um, just in case we got a minute. Let's just check our QB stats. Let's just take our QB stats. Cam Newton, Carson Wentz. I mean, and you got Stafford down there, but it's kind of a reach for Stafford at this point. I mean, Carson Wentz, Dak. Dak your way back to Waukesha. Cam or Carson, you know, you gotta go with Superman, right? You gotta go with Cam. Cam I am. So let's go with Cam. Boom. So we got an elite quarterback. We got Cam Newton. We got Todd Gurley and Freeman as our running backs. Got AJ Green and Thielen. Cowboys all day, huh? Fancy. Okay. You're supposed to be paying attention, so you learn something. So yeah. So again, now I don't have a pick until late in the 8th round. So I have to wait 17 picks. 17 picks. It's gonna get ugly. So these get to be the rounds when your eyes start getting tired, numbers start running together. You don't know what player is what, if they're even on a team anymore. Who's there for tight end? Walker and Burton still available? Oh yeah. I've been keeping an eye on Burton. So like Trey Burton right here, let's add him to our queue. Average draft, but yeah, his average draft is pretty deep. Whoa. Rashad Penny is dropping. He's hurt, I know. Again, if you guys comment and I don't respond, these comments aren't staying on my board, so they're just like flashing a couple of seconds and then and disappearing. So if I don't respond, send me another one. So we got we don't need Trey Burton. So let's go here. Rashad Penny's dropping because he's hurt, but again, that would be my 4th running back. Looking good. Only had a few minutes. All right, appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support, bro. But as for an RB4, I could do that. But we're looking for a tight end. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's go to these tight ends and see what's popping. Let's see what's popping. So you got Evan Ingram, Kyle Rudolph, Jack Doyle, and Trey Burton. So I mean, it's getting slim pickings. So, all right, Larry, 2 dark black thumbs. So we might be looking for Kyle Rudolph here. Like a Kyle Rudolph, or we'll wait for Burton. But I don't think Kyle Rudolph will make it. Who did you get for a top running back? I had number 1 pick overall, so I went with Todd Gurley. It was either going to be Todd Gurley or Le'Veon Bell. What's the running back situation? Is Lewis Hyde available? AP still? Oh yeah, Adrian Peterson. I'm sure he's out there. They're not up on him. They're not up on him. They're not up on him. So yeah, if you wanna, I can definitely go through this for you real quick. Last few picks after my Carson Wentz, Brandon Cooks, Hyde, Andrew Luck, Deion Lewis, Burkhead. What about wide receiver? What about wide receiver? Who was my first wide receiver? Fancy. He got Gurley was the first one. At who was my first wide receiver? Is that what you're asking, Fancy? I'm not sure what you're asking. Kid. My first wide receiver was AJ Green in the 3rd round. Who was your best pick for wide receiver? AJ Green in the 3rd round. He dropped a little bit, had to snag him. Had to snag him. Cincinnati Bengals. I drafted him 3rd round, 21st overall. So we're looking at last people that went was Burkhead, Golden Tate, Jordy Nelson, Michael Crabtree. I am looking, hopefully I can get Kyle Rudolph. Ingram just went off the board. So we're looking at, so if I don't have a tight end, so let's see. Glad I got a good keeper this year. I got Le'Veon Bell. Yep. Yeah, that's a great keeper. That's a great keeper. He was I could have picked him #1 overall fancy, and I would have had no problem with it. I would have had no problem with it. You know, they got a great wide receiver over there, Antonio Brown, and you know, they got to share. You know, but either way, I love both offenses. I think they can be great. So yeah, you definitely got a great keeper. Okay, so we are looking at seven picks until my turn. Again, I appreciate everybody's support coming in, dropping it, helping me out. You know, looking like a very strong team actually. Not not many names that are usually on my targeted list, but strong nonetheless. Just because I don't target people doesn't mean that they're not strong fantasy players. This guy is down to the last 10 seconds, so he's getting a little nervous. May need a little Pepto-Bismol. You know, it gets tough down here. And he picked, who did he pick? Okay, he picked Marcus Goodwin. He picked Marcus Goodwin. Isaiah Crowell, and then Marquise Goodwin. Those are 2 good picks. This is the 8th and 9th round. I could easily go Kyle Rudolph, the Los Angeles Rams defense right here with not a problem and think less of it. I like the Rams defense. I just know that there's other running backs less. So I don't need to. I mean, Rashad Penny. I mean, how much further can the man drop? Would anybody take Rashad Penny if you were out there? All 2 of you. I got 2 of you. Give me some feedback. Would you take Rashad Penny if he drops to you in the 9th round? And he usually gets picked in the 4th round. I like Deion Lewis. Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of dirt. Yeah, he's a good running back. I probably would. Penny could be huge with Denver. Rashad Penny with Seattle. I'm I'm talking about, I'm not sure. Tariq Coleman. Rashad, I got him confused with Freeman. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. Nope. I'm talking about Rashad Penny from Seattle. He's hurt right now, but he was supposed to be a beast. But he's dropped 5 rounds now. I know they got Chris Carson out there, but 3 picks to mine. I'd pass on. I'd pass him up then. Yeah. Okay, fancy. Me too. Me too. Me too. I don't. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're doing with bench warmers, but you don't take bench warmers. Do you take spelling lessons? I don't. I'm not sure what that is. Appreciate the love, though. Appreciate the love, fancy. Much love to you, baby girl. Okay, so hopefully our tight end doesn't get picked ahead of us. People are kind of scrambling for wide receivers right now. You know, the Allen Robinsons, um, Jeffrey. Who? Oh, okay. Peyton Barber just went. Okay. Are you going to handcuff Freeman? Oh, exactly. Yeah, with yeah, yeah, let me see where is that? I think Freeman's handcuff just got picked up. Tevin Coleman.
Your team is now on the clock.
Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. So, um, we're in perfect draft picking for. I mean, Kyle Rudolph is a great tight end at this spot. We didn't have to reach for him. I mean, he's as good as you can get right here. Um, there's not really any wide receivers or running backs here that are even remotely close to jumping for. I mean, I like Tariq Cohen, 82. But I definitely like Kyle Rudolph here. I like Kyle Rudolph here.
Your team is now on the clock.
And I might still wait on my defense. And I might take another running back. Go for the running back. And I think I'm gonna take Tariq Cohen here. I think I'm gonna take Tariq Cohen here. He's a good player for Chicago Bears. He has. Who do you have for defense? Let me get this pick situated first. Um, Man, you got Kyrian Johnson. Yeah, Cohen will not be around next time. Next time I draft him, or next time my pick is up. So yeah, I have to draft him. Okay, Fancy. Who do I have an eye for defense? I think something. I think you said it clicked on and off. Um, Not targeting a defense. I'm not really worried about it unless that's some sarcasm font. I mean, defenses are going to be picked up pretty much right now. Um, Probably the end of this round, beginning of the 10th round. So um, I'll still be a little late for the party, but I still have some strong backup uh, bench players that I don't have to scramble around for this and that. I mean, yeah, you're not really missing anything on from the elite defenses to the there's a lot of middle tier defenses. I mean, you're either going to get about 12 points or you're going to get 6 or 8 points. I mean, it's you really want to focus. I think I picked them fourth round last year. Yeah, you probably did. Nope, you don't. I mean, even when people jump for their defenses, they're going to jump in the seventh round. They'll probably pick the best defense in the seventh round. Um, but as you see here, the Jaguars defense is a top-rated defense, and we're in the 10th round, ninth round, and nobody's picked a defense yet. So defenses are still out there. Um, we're on the 86th pick. All these defenses, those are top defenses. I would take any of these defense from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jags have a top 10 strengths of schedule too. Um, so I mean, I would take any of these top defenses, and they're still available in the ninth round. So there's never a need to jump for defenses. This is a very competitive league, and you see they're not worried. Nobody's worried about defenses. They're trying to stack their rosters up. Um, Looks like there's a run on running backs right now. Marlon Mack, um, Green Bay. Thanks for the tips, Syndicate. No, appreciate it, appreciate the support, appreciate you tuning in. hmm SDK for short. You know what I'm saying? If your fingers get tired, don't even trip. It's just a little nugget. You know what I'm saying? All day. So Rashad Penny still out there. That's what you get for you when you don't get no auto drafters. You don't you don't get nobody to pick those cats up. Auto drafters, he would have been gone. Okay, 88. I have 12 picks before me. Well, somebody just picked a kicker. There you go. Fancy. First kicker went off the board in the middle of the ninth, end of the ninth round. So, like I said, beginning of the 10th round, I'm sure the run of defenses will be here. 89. I have 11 picks before me. That seems so late. Okay, there we go. The Rams just got picked. Another kicker got picked. So here's the Jags just got picked. Yep. So now it's the run. Here's the run for the defenses. So let me see if I can get a piece of this pie. I'll take Philly. Well, I'll take Philly or Minnesota or Chargers. Or yeah, I'm cool. I'm gonna get one of them on my flip. I'm gonna get one of them in my flip on my 11th round. But let's see who we want. Um, who we want besides that. I could go for another. I should probably look for another wide receiver. I already have two, three. I have I have four running backs and three wide receivers. I should look for a wide receiver and then get a defense on the swing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wide receiver, look for a defense on the swing. Ugh, man, this wide receiver pool is ridiculous. I can't jump for none of these, man. Maybe Corey Davis here. I might have to do Corey Davis. Who's out there for? I got it right there, Matt. It's listed right here. Got Corey Davis, Randall Cobb, Devontae Parker, Crowder. Not too many on this swing. Sean Jackson, Ridley. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know here. Um, Maybe Corey Davis, but if Corey Davis isn't here, I may go ahead and pick up my defense and kicker right here, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna reach for any of these guys, really. Vikings defense just left. Rashad Penny finally went off the board. Sanders? No, no, I don't know if you're talking about Emmanuel Sanders, but he's going. Yeah, I'd wait until Aguilar. I could probably get Nelson Aguilar, you know, on my next trip. These these wide receivers, like I can get Aguilar, Deshaun Jackson, Rashard Matthews, Calvin Ridley, Kelvin Benjamin. Yeah, Corey Davis just got drafted.
Your team is now on the clock.
Well, I guess I'm on the clock now. So I guess this is a better time than now, 10th or 11th round. I mean, there's really nobody out here um, that that I need to jump for. Um, you know, like Jamison Crowder maybe, but I can definitely pick a defense and a kicker around Tampa Bay team, Tony Washington. I like the Chargers, but I'm gonna go with my kicker here, cause I know I could take Will Lutz.
Your team is now on the clock.
And then I'll come back and get my defense here. I can go either way. I can go Chargers, I can go Philly, or I can go Houston. We got any suggestions out there? Philly, Chargers, or Houston? I'm thinking about Philly. Houston has the number 2 as strength to sell. Yeah, sounds good to me. Appreciate it. Okay, so now Adrian Peterson is still out there. There's still plenty of wide receivers out there. Trey Burton's out there, but I don't need a backup tight end. Well, I only okay 2, 4. I have 4 more. It's 4 more rounds. Okay, we're over the hour mark. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss any comments. I don't see any comments. Okay, we got 4. We got 4. We're still looking for probably another wide receiver. Oh, Adrian Peterson just got drafted. Okay, let's look at these wide receivers here.
team is now on the clock.
Okay, so we have two more. So we finished the draft. Two more spots and we're done with the draft. Appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the shout out, man. So we got three wide receivers on the bench: Josh Gordon, Crowder, Kelvin Benjamin, and we have one running back on the bench. But we have three in the lineup though, so we still have four. Are you going to handcuff a Jay? With who? I'm trying to think of who that handcuff is. Clement. Oh yeah, that's the yeah. Let me check him out. Probably get him. It's definitely a good call. Definitely a good call. Corey Clement. Yep, definitely gonna grab him. Hopefully he'll last a turn. Got 10 more. Let's see. So Tyler Eifert's still out there. Injury prone. Des Bryant just got picked. Goff just got picked. Well, Fancy's not here, but good old Dak Prescott's still available. Kenny Stills. Rudolph never be here, so I don't know. Trying to think of who I wanna I don't think I need to handcuff my tight end, but I sure like that tight end in Cleveland. But maybe I'll just grab Kenny Stills out there in Miami, or maybe Deshaun Jackson. Grab another wide receiver. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. Got 5 wide receivers here. Yeah, trying to figure out what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Last 2 picks. Nobody stands out on these last picks. Theo Reddick stands out, but this is not a PPR league, so he doesn't really have any value here. I'm already going to grab another running back, so I don't need another running back. There's literally no wide receivers out here
Your team is now on the clock.
Latavius gone. Nah, Latavius is out there, but man, that puts me at like 6 or 7 running backs. Like I got a squad. I got 3 running backs in my starting lineup, and then 1, 2.
Your team is now on the clock.
And there it is. That is the end of our draft. So, I mean, let's look at that. See, let's look at that. So we got Cam Newton with Todd Gurley. I think that's a pretty good combination. Devontae Freeman. Got AJ Green and Thielen as wideouts. It's not a bad combo. Rudolph. Master draft. Rudolph as the tight end. Got another strong running back at flex if he stay healthy. Got a good defense. Got a strong bench with Josh Gordon, Cohen, Crowder, Benjamin, Murray, and Clement. It's a good looking bench, good strong bench if they need to be called upon. So there it is. That is the NFL.com non-PPR 10-team live draft. I'm not sure if they grade these or not, but sometimes they give out grades, sometimes they don't. But if they do give out grades, I will share with you guys. And we will definitely talk about what you think about the draft. And I will keep you guys up to date with this specific team and 2 other teams all throughout the year. So we will definitely improve this team. So, all right, everybody. I appreciate you guys for watching, stopping in and supporting. I will need everybody to stay safe. Have a great day. Subscribe to Sid the Kid. Take care.